finally.
Welcome to episode 11 of Old Man Splaining. I'm Tom Briscoe. I'm with my pals Maureen Ferguson and Mark Riccadonna. And today's topic is something near and dear to their hearts because we're such close friends. They think I needed to go on a path of positive thinking. You both cornered me and said maybe I need to change my outlook. I need to.
Yes.
We did call it an intervention, but.
Well, I called it busting my balls. That's what I called it. But yeah, you busted my balls with an intervention saying that I'd have a better positive life if I started embracing like positive shit.
Yeah,
right?
That's exactly what Mark said.
Yeah.
Oh, do you even know what this is?
That is a special time in a young girl's life. Close?
No, it's a bird that it's so funny. The bird his beak goes in the drink, and it's like you know how the spaceships keep going.
That was the boomers version of Nintendo.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, the bird goes in the drink. It's really funny. The bird's nose goes in the drink, right, and then it comes out, and it goes back in, and then back out.
It's kind of like you after a show.
It goes on in perpetuity. It's awesome. What do they call that? Jimmy, what do they call that? Space travel or something? What is it? Perpetual motion machine. That's what that is.
In bird form.
In bird form, which is all right. Enough of this shit. I'm supposed to be more positive to please you two, and I'm trying.
It's going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Maybe a false start or two because there's a history here. To make money, you had to be a closer. That's where the money is. Not famous, just the third comic up, in a clubs, right? So I was like, I wanted to be a closer because I had family and a house. I didn't start comedy till I was 35. And I embraced that positive thinking crap.
The power of positivity will compel you.
Yeah. I really felt like, a bit of a, am I allowed to say pansy? Is that word allowed anymore? No? All right. Well, you know how I felt. I'm a little emasculated, a little whatever. So anyway, so I said, okay, I'm going to try this. And I did. I gave up all the resistance and I put in a cassette. Seriously, cassette. And it was one of those affirmations and visualizations. And basically what it had me say was, when I believe it, I will see it. And I had to keep saying that. When I believe it, I will see it. Looking for the universe to help me along. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give you some breadcrumbs.
And I actually did it. When I see it and I open my eyes, and this is what I saw.
That's legitimately coffee is for closers.
That's what the universe threw my way when I wanted to be a closer. I looked up and saw that sign. So I tried again. Do you know Bobby Borgia? You know Bobby?
I love Bobby.
Bobby's a prolific magician and he's got a club in Erie, Pennsylvania. So I was telling Bobby, he's throwing this positive thinking crap at me. So he's like, you need the laws of attraction. And I had no idea what it was. It was just.
You thought it was a pair of underwear.
I'm going to be honest with you. I could just listen to you say positive vibes like all day.
It's so calming.
So sincere.
It is. It feels just very natural.
I just need to be positive. All right.
Positive vibes.
It's like water. It's like a waterfall. It is like a waterfall, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just gushing.
You're like a tuning fork that's out of tune.
I'm trying. I'm really trying. Is the point.
I can tell by the
That
positive
vein.
shit you're thinking about.
Yeah, that vein on your forehead is really telling us.
It's the telltale sign.
So Bobby's a good friend of mine, good friend of Mark's, and he actually carries the book in his backpack. He goes, just read the first chapter. And we're at this beautiful little patio bar in Germany. We're on a canal. We're right on the water. It's not a beautiful day, gorgeous. We're the only people there. There's no one else there. All of a sudden, these two Fräuleins show up, old ladies, old German ladies, and they come over and they're pointing at the other two chairs at our table. Like, I'm like, what? So we thought they wanted to take the chairs elsewhere. So we're like, okay, Bobby took his backpack off. I took my sports coat off. They sat down right next to us. There's all these other places they could sit. And
Were you envisioning two German women come over and flirt with you?
No, you didn't want. These are not. These are. They got their first tattoo in 1970, and they just. Oh my God, they were so. And I'm not supposed to talk about how women.
Yeah, a little ageist, actually, coming from this guy. But
they had 20 years on me. Here. Okay, they were old people when they produced 99 left balloons, or whatever. They were freaking old. So. And they're blind. They're smoking unfiltered cigarettes. And you got to realize this all happened just after I opened up Laws of attraction. I got these two. Bobby's like, what the hell happened? Told you. I told you. They sounded like when Mars attacks little green men. Like, you know, that's what they sound like, smoking through their helmets.
They sound adorable.
So that's why I'm on my phone and he goes, you never use your phone. I go, I'm looking for yodel music because I want to see their fucking heads explode. And they just
So
wouldn't
positive.
stop. But that's the thing.
It's working.
It was really working really well. So thanks for watching Old Man Splaining, and thanks for spending time with someone from Generation Jones. I know it's difficult for you guys to think
completely made up, but it's fine.
It's not made up. Generation Jones is a real thing.
Hey, you can believe what you want, just as long as it makes me feel younger. I'm totally fine with it.
See, she made it positive.
Yeah, but I'm not making it up. There's a thing called Generation Jones. There's a segment. That's why I never consider myself a boomer. Because people born between 1955 and 1965 are now considered Generation Jones. Go on the Google machine that I know you love to do with your phone, and you'll see it's a real thing.
It makes sense why those German women were sitting by you. They wanted to meet a younger man from Generation Jones.
It's a real thing. There's 54 million of us. Generation Jones.
Youngsters.
54 million, and we're still growing. Still expanding.
How are they growing? No more people can be born in that time.
There used to be less than. Now there's more than. That's how it goes. Remember? Are you the new man?
Or do you mean you guys are getting older and fatter, so you keep growing? Pound for pound, we're going to be the biggest generation.
Is a real thing, and we're the new old people. And I'm so glad I got a uniform. Put me in, coach.
Positive.
I'm Generation Jones.
You
guys have no ideas what you talk about. Generation Jones are the coolest generation. We were too young for Woodstock when we were too old to be
so
Gen X.
cool they had to make up their own club.
We did not
nobody
make it up.
wanted them in there.
Some wicked smart guy from Boston made it enter a real thing. Go ahead. I'll wait. Go on.
From being
call up the guy in Boston. He'll tell you. Generation Jones.
Generation Jones.
Totally real thing.
Thanks for watching Old Man Splaining. This was episode 11 with my good pal, Mark Urkadana and Maureen Ferguson. Great comics. Check out their websites. Check out their schedule. It's always a pleasure to be working with them. And look up Generation Jones. It's a real thing. And then look for me on the face tubes and the book faces and I'm on the, I got a viral thing on Tick or Talk Tick, whatever the fuck.
You can get some medication. It'll clear it right up.
Mm-hmm.
Caesar told me I got a viral, but yeah. And I'm like, really? And but he won't let me go on. He does my old stuff, the computer stuff.
Yeah, not a boomer.